The injury occurred, I was running agitator shafts for agitator tubes for a grain company. My hand and arm got completely wrapped around the shaft and got caught in the machine. It was still spinning approximately, the big engine lathe, around 900 RPM. And my hand and arm got wedged in there, and somehow I reached over enough on my own to get it shut off, and I just couldn't believe it. And I forcibly pulled my hand out of there. My thumb and my first finger were just about completely ripped off, and they called it the rest of it a degloving. From about the middle of my hand back, it was gone. So I went to the hospital in Macomb, and they couldn't sew nothing together because there wasn't no skin to sew to. So they just taped me all up and wrapped it up and told me I really needed to get a hold of an orthopedic surgeon. I was recommended to go to Midwest Orthopedic here in Peoria. I called them, and they said it was going to be 2 weeks plus before I could get in and see an orthopedic surgeon. So I didn't know what to do, so I contacted a friend of mine. James Hoyle is an attorney in Bushnell, Illinois. He's a very highly respected attorney. I respect Mr. Hoyle's opinion. We've been friends for a number of years, and if he says he's good, he's good. And he says, well, I asked him if he had any recommendations, and he's the one that recommended me to get a hold of Mr. Levani. So he told me to go to their walk-in clinic, following protocol. So I went to the walk-in clinic, and they told me the same thing. Well, it's going to be probably 2 weeks plus before you can get in and see the doctor. So I called Mr. Levani back, and he told me, don't you leave there. You stay right there until I call you back. He got a hold of Midwest Orthopedic on his own, and who he talked to says, I'm going to take care of this. He says, if you're worried so much just about the bill, he says, send it to me. I'll cover the bill. He said, then we'll figure the rest of it out later. Because that man's getting his hand fixed. He's done his fair share for our country. Now we're going to give him a little bit of something back. Approximately half an hour back, he called me back, and he says, you have an appointment tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock with Dr. Williams. He went above and beyond the chain of command to get this done for me, because in all honesty, if it wasn't for him, I would not have my hand. I think me and Jim got kind of close because he's big with the veterans, and he knows my military past because I was a SEAL Team 2. There's not many SEALs around. And when I first had to go down to South Vietnam, I was put on a PBR boat because the PBR crews, called the Riverines, they lost probably 3 out of every 5 they put on there. My last deployment, 86 of us went over, 14 come home. And I ended up getting a Bronze Star for valor for rescuing one of our fellow, one of our engine men off our PBR boat. Well, if you have an injury and come to him with a veteran, I mean, he treats everybody, if you're a veteran or not, equally. No matter how his cases come out, he still always donates a certain percentage to the veterans. I was pretty impressed. He was very a square shooter, and he was upfront about everything and very honest. I mean, you know, and he told me, we'll take care of this. And there was never an issue. He kept in touch. The rest of his crew kept in touch. Linda out in the office, she was just wonderful. I would highly recommend for they come and see Mr. Levani. And he's a very understanding guy. I've known a lot of attorneys and stuff in my day, and some of them are pretty rude, and they think that you're just a money-making number for them. It's not all for the money for Mr. Levani. He's got a heart and a soul. and I had the utmost respect. I got a 3-hour drive just to be here today, and I wouldn't have missed it for nothing, because I appreciate everything he has done for me. Without him, I wouldn't have a hand right now. And if anybody, and I mean anybody, if you have an issue of anything like that, you'll never regret your decision, because they'll give it their all to get the job done.
I'm Jim LaFonte. Just listen to our clients' testimonials and you'll quickly understand the LaFonte law difference. If you or a loved one's been injured in an accident, call 309-999-1111 now for a free consultation. There's no fee unless we win.